coming out. We got to show the world. I'm coming out. Guys, I am coming out with a huge update to you that I've been pondering on, and it feels so like superficial even saying that because it's happened gradually. It's not an overnight thing, and I don't know, I just feel cool to release it all to you guys now. I deconstructed Christianity, still engaged with progressive Christianity, but now I am Buddhist. I am a Buddhist, yes. I've not told many people at all. But now you know. I didn't feel the need to tell people. It's a very introverted experience that allows me to show up even better to people around me. My experience of faith has been very extroverted in the sense that it's about service, 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 love, 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 which I still stand by. So in some respects you might call me a Christian here and there if you feel like that could apply, but life has like called me into the place of Buddhism because it's about nurturing your inner world and finding the middle path, acknowledging that life is full of suffering, and you need to detach so that you don't get attached to things of the world, you don't get attached to expectations, you don't control, you don't just get lost in the things of the world. And also to engage with just being present and being yourself. And that has been life-changing to me. I'm finding the balance between the two, and it just feels so organic and right to me because it's very me focused. It's very much, how can I nurture my inner world to be the most loving, enlightened version of myself possible? And I like Buddhism because it's not dogmatic. At least my experience of it hasn't been dogmatic. I can reference to biblical literature, a plethora of psychological, religious material, and I can still be uplifted. You know, I believe that Jesus is a form of a Buddha. He was someone who was enlightened. He was a sage. He is someone who really nurtured himself and others around him through prayer, through connection to the divine, and through service. And yeah, he reached nirvana. Now there's a question about whether I believe that that literally happened or not in a spiritual sense. I think I'm learning that the spiritual isn't what I thought it was. I would summarize the spiritual experience with something that you make manifest in accordance with what you read and what you hear. And Buddhism has brought a lot of love and light into my life, a lot more appreciation, a lot more compassion. Another reason why I found it so weird to do this update is because I don't feel like it defines me in any sense. I just feel like it's what reflects in my philosophy and beliefs at the moment. Throw in a bit of Taoism as well, or Taoism. There's a notion that God is everywhere, we're all interconnected, and yeah, it's changed my life, honestly. I never thought I'd stand here and be like, well, I'm sitting, and be like, oh my gosh, like, I have clarity again, I can breathe, I'm praying again, I'm taking time for myself, I'm loving myself, I'm loving others. Like, I never ever thought that this would be where I am. Yeah, I do yoga. I kind of just sit and think and meditate. I exercise gratitude, I stretch. It's quite healing for me. And I just feel like it's a position of privilege I'm in to be able to even come here and say all this to you. I left the matrix, let's say the fundamental camp where you can't believe anything else. And I'm starting to think that people at the margins of each like faith or religion like are the kindest people ever. Like, they've got their faith right. Like, I have close Christian friends who I'm like, oh, I want to learn more about your God. Oh, share revelations with me. But then equally there's things I see in people who profess themselves to be spiritual, and I'm like, I think you're missing the point here. Yeah, I guess I did this video to just update you all. I know my Snapchat I dropped like a little, oh, it's time for me to do a little ritual. It's time for me to manifest, and I didn't give any context. And yeah, this is the context. I am speaking positive affirmations over myself, my family, my house. I am praying again to make manifest the wonders and beauties of life, to push beyond the constraints of trauma, to pursue God, however you look at that. I'm happy. I'm really, really happy. Like, I would say it's been uncomfortable though, navigating the religious OCD, because I feel like Eastern philosophies are like very much demonized. Like snakes, for example, are really, really bad animals in Western religions, but now I see snakes as shrewd, as wise, and a necessary companion if you're healing. You've got to encounter some snake bites to build character and be resilient. And yeah, the snake is an example of overcoming like battles and conflict. It's not something that you run away from and you completely like avoid. It's something that you encounter, you learn from, and you integrate. And I think I like how integrating Buddhism is. Like, you can apply it in every facet of life and it's completely at your own pace. Like, it's very, very much an introverted faith. For me, I can't generalize to everyone else, and the fruit of that is evident externally. No, I'm not calm all the time. I'm not zen all the time. I am a rookie in meditation, but I think I'm really excited about this journey. I know I've met people recently who haven't even felt comfortable to share their faith because there's not many Buddhists. But yeah, this is for you if you've been curious, if you're open to exploring. Yeah, I just want to come on here and yap more. I feel like I need to take myself seriously in that respect. Just come on here and share. It's been Vanessa Vilshon. Peace.